I think all of you know in this room that we have seen an increase in violence over this past month, and actually probably the past 6 to 7 weeks. And I'll tell you this, as of Monday, we had 29 shootings in our city over the past 3 weeks, and the majority of them involving gang members. This past Sunday at 1:30 in the morning, we had a shooting that occurred at 625 North College involving Bulldog Gang. And a 16-year-old girl, an innocent 16-year-old girl, was shot in the head by a stray round. That girl is laying in the hospital right now in critical condition, may or may not survive. And if she does survive, she's going to be paralyzed for the rest of her life. This Monday, I went out to Fink White after there were 2 more shootings that occurred nearby within 1 block. The first was some type of a shootout where people had left the scene, and fortunately, to our knowledge, no one was hit. An hour later, there was another shootout that occurred at Modoc and O'Neill, 1 block from Fink White Playground. Individuals standing in the alley, individuals standing in the carport across the street, a running gun battle that occurred with more than 20 rounds fired. I walked the neighborhood there at Modoc and O'Neill and talked to some of the family members that were there, some of the people that lived there. You know, the one thing that they said to me was that they are fed up and they wanted us to help. They wanted our presence. They wanted us to go in and stop the violence within their neighborhood. And you know what? I'm fed up too. I'm fed up, and I hope you guys are fed up in these neighborhoods. And I do not want us to be seen as an occupying force, but a welcomed presence in these neighborhoods. I think all of you know that tensions are high in some of these areas. Tensions are high for a lot of reasons. Probably the most notable as of late is what's happened in Ferguson, the events surrounding Ferguson. And there are a lot of people out there that would love to take advantage of that here in Fresno. And what we do not want to do is to increase those tensions or to be a spark that causes something bad to happen in these neighborhoods. It's a matter of time before we have a young child shot and killed in one of these drive-by shootings. Because you guys know these shootings aren't restricted to some of these neighborhoods. It's wherever these gang members see each other, the rival gangs. I don't care if it's in Southwest Fresno or River Park. It's on.
Yeah, usually I try to brief the troops privately and say the things that I want to say. But I said everything I wanted to say to them today with the media present, because I think it's important for the community to understand what we're facing. And I think it's important for them to understand what we are doing. And the media is our voice to this community. But it's also the voice to the gang members. And I want them to know that we are going to spare no resources, and we are going to be out there targeting those active and violent gang members in our city that are creating fear in our neighborhoods. And we're going to remove them from the streets, and we're going to take their firearms, and we're going to put them in jail and put them in prison, and we are going to stop the violence in our neighborhoods.